Hey guys, Matt, Cichlid Dojo, back with another Andino Across Stalsbergi update, the True Green Terrors. I think it's been quite some time since I've done an update here, and it's been even longer since I've had a successful spawn with these guys. So I wanted to do a quick update. If you're probably noticing already, you can see on the slate portion of that plant, there's a big batch of eggs down there. Female is guarding them, and it's pretty exciting stuff, at least for me. If you recall, if you follow my channel, I had these guys, these wild-caught green terrors, originally spawning pretty regularly in a 120-gallon tank with a group of them, and they were pretty regular spawners for me. I never had any issue until I eventually had to replace their tank. Nothing different about the size or dimensions, it just had some issues on the glass. And then once I did the replacement, I shocked them somewhat, having them in a bucket for an hour or so. It just completely broke that cycle. That was over a year ago, and I was worried that maybe they wouldn't spawn or breed again. And after a little over a year, finally they had a successful spawn. I'm fast forwarding because I already know this video happened a few weeks ago, but there was a spawn, and this is going to capture what activity happened before the fry hatch. But after, obviously I know that they hatched, and unfortunately I was not able to pull them. They completely changed their breeding routine. Previously, every single time they spawned, the female would lay her eggs on the driftwood, and then she would immediately move them once they became wigglers to a little tiny hole in the driftwood, which would allow me to siphon all of them out very easily, that piece of driftwood right there. But for whatever reason this time, she chose that slate to lay her eggs on. So I was a little worried here. I wasn't sure what she's going to do with them. I was hoping you can see that terracotta pot I placed right next to the eggs. I was hoping she'd just move them right next door and put them over there. And that wasn't the case. She moved those eggs to the back corner, kind of a little to the right of where she's at right now. And the fry were all mixed in with the gravel. It was just not something I can deal with. I like to siphon them out with a smaller siphon. That gravel, the size, would just get stuck in the siphon every single second I tried to get the fry out. So to me, it wasn't worth it. Probably would have only gotten maybe a handful or so out of there. But the good news is they had a successful spawn, and it has been quite a while. I guess patience paid off in this instance. So I'm pretty happy there. I'm hoping she'll return to her normal routine and make it easy for me to get some of her F1 fry. But the good news is, and you already know if you're following my channel, I do have some of their last fry available still. The batch isn't extremely big, but I definitely have a decent amount. So if you're interested in getting some F1 Andino Across Stalsbergi True Green Terror fry, please don't hesitate to message me, Facebook, Instagram, or even leave comments here in the video. But back to the update. I also wanted to kind of give a little status update on the one of their older batches. I decided to grow out about 20 of their fry for myself, and the main purpose was I was concerned about this breeding pair if they were ever going to get on track again, and so I wanted to grow some of their fry out. Those fry are doing, I'd say, okay. There's been some die-offs, which seems to be somewhat common with this species. It's not the easiest. They're somewhat sensitive. I've had issues on adults where a duck lip was a problem. I think I lost maybe 3 bigger ones due to that. You know, and I've talked about their white stringy poop stomach issues that comes and goes. But those growouts are doing okay. There's about 4 or 5 really healthy ones in there that are probably in that 2.5 to 3 inch plus range. There's also runts in there that are in that 1.5 inch size and not very big eaters. So I since moved them to a 40-gallon breeder because I lost a few, and you know, it might take some time before anything happens, and that tank seems sufficient in size. So their growouts are doing well. Check them out in my fish room update video if you want to see them. But the main tank is doing good. Things are looking up, and I'm gonna be looking for their next batch whenever she does that. Hopefully, you know, maybe I'll pull that piece of slate out somehow if I really get desperate and need to get their fry. But hopefully she'll just get put them in a place that'll be easy for me to siphon them out next time around. But anyways, I hope you guys appreciated the update here, and until the next one, take care.